It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall as shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out,
hey,
bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back page yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
yeah, with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. Talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
Hey,
out.
I'm a hot girl yelling.
Bring 'em out.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Up next, it's our main event between the Carolina Panthers and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Trevor Achan to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense out now to get us started with first and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. This is ahead for about 5. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
On second down, Young. His first throw is an interception. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get the football on the first turnover of the contest. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Again, it's Cook. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They send the tight end in motion. Throw here, 3rd down. Flush down the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance.
And he gets home. Touchdown, Buffalo. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Drive beginning with a run. It's Hubbard. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Throwing here on second down. Young bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing deep down the near sideline. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
To the air on third and long. McMillan on the slant. He's tackled after a gain of about 13, and that gives Carolina the first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
And going play action. Young. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Terrell Bernard.
Young's pass intercepted. The Bills take over first and
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now Allen off the play action. His first throw is an interception. Trayvon Merritt has it.
intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they're not going to snap it here after all, as we have reached the end of our first quarter. 8-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. Young looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. Terrell Bernard. And they're in a tough spot now on a second and goal.
It's second down and goal.
Play action now. Young. That one connects. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina.
To Tommy Tremble. Touchdown.
So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action now. Allen under pressure. Down he goes. They got him at the 17. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
15 at the 17-yard line.
Bring the tight end left. Working on second down. Allen. That one's incomplete over the middle. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long for him here. Into traffic, complete! And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. They expect a punt coming up here on 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. 4th down. Here's Allen. Got his man. Shakir has it. And this is going to be 1st down all the way inside the 40. What a play call that was on 4th. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Bills with the lead here at Highmark. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Allen setting up to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Devin Lloyd on the coverage defensively.
Allen. Headed out right. He's keeping it. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. It'll be 1st down Buffalo.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Another Bills 1st down. 1st and goal.
Tight end in motion left. Cook trying this one up the gut. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out.
A 6-yard
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Allen to throw. Bought some time to look open up, and he nails it. Touchdown, Bills. Khalil Shakir finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good.
Timer pass to kick off.
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Young. And this is going to be launched on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's Young, 2nd down. Forced out to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, Brock. Not content to just run out this half. Seems like they're going to keep pushing with the time they've got remaining.
Every one of these possessions, Kate, is so valuable. And I think what you've got to do as a quarterback there is reinforce to your receiver, if I'm going to take this shot, it's your ball or nobody's ball.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On play action, here's Young. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh no, they get him yet again! That's Cole Bishop! And the Bills will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. Out of bounds he goes, following a gain of about 11. And that's going to give the Bills the first down.
A gain of 11. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Allen setting up play action. This is thrown towards the defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Here's Allen. On the move, headed right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take over and have it starting out at the 18-yard line. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That is the spark that they needed. 30 yards. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? As an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
All set to go now from the 35. Off the play fake. It's Young. Behind some... Young is in trouble, and they get to him. Greg Russo. And that makes it 2nd and 19 to go.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Young on the play action. Rolling out to his left. He's making a bid for it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded, and they forced a fourth down.
Fourth down, Young throwing. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. The Bills hold both the football and a solid lead here as they try to close this out. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Allen looking to throw. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up 3rd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
We motion the tight end over. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going for it himself. To the sideline, and out he goes to end what was a fantastic game. About 27 yards there. And that's going to be a Bills first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Oh, he's going for it again. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And it'll be first down, Buffalo.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Another one for Cook. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing here, Allen. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down.
We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively, getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to run for it. And they find a way to convert on 4th with a gain of 17.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills up by 11. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. This is a designed run for Allen. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He's keeping it, got to get it forward. And he gets in. Touchdown! They broke out the design, one from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches.
Man, I got this way. My head up to my bed.
You know if I can take, but man, I got that swag. Man, I got that swag. My hand touching my back. You know if I can take, but man, I got that swag. When I surf, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bag girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent.
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air, and we are underway from Atlanta. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. They'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Now Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10, down at the 31. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's first and 10. On the counter, it's Walker. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Flush to his right. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they go to work on a first and goal. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, first and goal. Now Gray. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Robinson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Tua.
Their 48-yard line.
And this will be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And nothing much materializing there in the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked them up.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Tua sets up to pass it. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Robinson. A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 53.
53-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, a chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. But now it'll be third down.
Third down. And 6 yards to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he is caught. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you'd figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down.
Third and 1.
Robinson with another carry. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mansour Delane. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Turnover on downs.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Looking to pass. Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now Tua. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And the tight end goes in motion left. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll run with Robinson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Again, it'll be Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
The tight end in motion right. Tua now, 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, the Falcons. Kyle Pitts, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
For the extra point.
Nick Folk for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Chiefs 6. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now here's Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. And this one is incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Trying the left side with Walker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Walker with another carry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Unfortunately for you, you've been around me for a little while now, so you know me as well as anyone and how I look at a game. I don't ever advocate abandoning anything, but in this case, I'm going against my own thought process. You've got to change it up. You got to start throwing it around a little bit, finding ways to try and move the ball, because keeping on the ground just isn't working for them.
Yeah, maybe get him the ball out of the passing game, a swing pass outside or something, just something to vary it up. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Get clock management 101.
10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Taught you how to charge more than what they pay for you. On the whole thing for you. Reinvest double
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission,